everyone will hire a person based on his experience, right? For example, your AI is learning day to day. When you are learning day to day on your product, when the same product is implemented in the other areas, can I expect the same result, or you need to give some time to learn more data? So what is the perspective there layman can understand?
Okay, so we all should understand is AI in a bit deeper stage. Definitely it doesn't work. That's the biggest challenge as well. So everyone thinks is like AI is magic, and so it's a hype word. But what happens is AI is like a simple example is AI. We can say that. But if you're looking at a different space, is like gaming and all is a different. But when it comes to the data space AI, we look into the different space. It's like we have to train the systems. So it's a we treat like a baby. So if you're looking at that's where is like whenever AI we incorporate into data space, then we treat as a baby. So if you're looking at it, we all had a babies in our home, right? So if you're looking at a baby, good part is if you give any kind of if you are giving any gadget. So when you say that it's a mobile or it's a handphone, so if it you need to teach a baby is like few times it's a mobile or it's a handphone or certain keywords, and the baby it does it's like it takes and it revolves and it does, right? So that's the same thing as like AI does. So if you go, there is a toolbox called deep visualization toolbox, it does the same thing. So you can see the layers how it is extracts. So what happens here is, but good part here is AI doesn't make mistakes. So same baby doesn't do mistakes, right? So once baby understands, it tells always a truth. But even if we try to tell this is not a mobile or this is not a handphone, baby doesn't accept, right? So same thing, AI doesn't do mistakes like human does. So but it's like even though if it is a similar nature of the problems, but sometimes the data may change a certain aspects. That's where what we do in a data spaces is like the biggest challenge also comes to the AI. Most of the people doesn't understand in practical environments. They take certain data, they train and they test it. They say that the model is very good and go to the production, but it doesn't work. So what we do is the data is keep changing it. So we do in a real production environments. What we do is we do backtrace of input data quality. So we keep on tracking the data quality. When and where the data is keep changing, immediately the model need to be updated. That's the first step. Second step, we also need to keep track of it, our models and our results. So when and where the results are moving aside, means like whatever metrics we call it as, it can be accuracy metrics or it can be false negatives or false positives in different scenarios. Let's say in a COVID, it's like we always talk about a false negatives because we should not miss any cases, right? So whatever the metrics, performance metrics we see it. So when and where the performance metrics are deviating from certain standards, so the model need to be updated. So that's the way the model need to be keep retraining. So then we can keep the model stable and we can see the better results. Otherwise, definitely it may not work.
Absolutely. So I think that's very, very interesting to know more about the models and how we need to keep them reading.